Well, you're getting fat. Everyone miss me?
Drinking too much beer.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, I've been gone for a while. I've been having problems with the computer. I'm even going to have to reinstall all of my old camera software.
What do you miss, dude? Sorry.
Shut the fuck up. Cook your goddamn breakfast. Hey, Bear. What's a good girl? Alright, so we got a new beer review. It's been a couple weeks now since I posted anything. This is another one of those limited edition Brewmaster limited release thingies from none other than Alexander Keith's here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. This is their Tartan Ale, and they call it a strong ale, 6.1% alcohol by volume. You might remember the previous Brewmaster's release was the Harvest Ale, which I thought was okay. Definitely deserved a spot in their regular lineup, year-long lineup, over that fucking...
Right next to Keith's Dark.
Way better than fucking Keith's Dark. So let's see what they say on this one. This is another one of their limited edition ones, so it's only going to last as long as supplies last, basically. The Brewmaster's limited release of Tartan Ale was inspired by the Scottish heritage of Alexander Keith himself. With its warm amber hues and complex aromas, this Scottish-style ale has a full-bodied taste with a slightly smoky finish. I hope you enjoy it on behalf of everyone at Alexander Keith. And you can see it's got a sort of nice plaid tartan design on the can. Again, as much as I rag on Alexander Keith these days, they are at least cool enough that they release a can for you to try before you jump into buying like a whole box of them. And I guess they sell them in 6-packs. I don't know if they sell them in 12. I wasn't really paying attention that much. I just saw the can, grabbed that. So we're going to pour it, and we'll be right back, and we'll see what we think of this new brew from Alexander Keith's. Okay, we're back with Alexander Keith's Tartan Ale. You know, that looks pretty damn good. It's got a almost tan head. It's sort of like an off-white cream kind of head. It actually looks like it might stick around a while. It actually looks like, you know, an actual craft brew sort of head for a beer. Nice golden amber, bordering on orange sort of body to it. I guess what they're going for here is the style, like just a regular, like a Scottish ale, so sort of like an amber ale kind of, sort of more malty than anything else, and with a slight smoky finish. And the head's already dying down quite a bit, so we'll go right to the aroma now. You know, the aroma isn't all that strong. There's a bit of maltiness there, sort of a sweet maltiness. I don't really detect any sort of smoky character. Doesn't have that typical Alexander Keith smell to it, that sort of weird metallic, mass-produced sort of smell. So we'll go right to the taste now, I guess. Okay, so it's got this sort of caramelly kind of maltiness up front, sort of sweet. Not a lot of complexity or character to this one. It immediately sort of transitions over to this sort of smokiness from the malts. A bit of hop bitterness in the back too. Nothing special. It does have a nice aftertaste though. It doesn't quite have that, just like in the smell, it doesn't have that quite sort of typical Alexander Keith's note that a lot of their beers have. That's not too bad. I wouldn't say it's full-bodied, like they say on the can. I suppose it's full-bodied compared to the rest of their lineup, but that's not saying much. That's good though. That's not too bad. I could drink a bunch of these. You know, I'm gonna say it's not blowing me away or anything like that. It's not by any. It doesn't stand up to any, like, you know, actual craft brews or whatever. I guess this is a semi-craft brew in a way, but it doesn't really stand up to your Propeller or your Garrison or anything else around in the region. I'd say about 3 out of 5. Alexander Keith's Tartan Ale. Yeah, that's a good score for this one. 3 out of 5. My brother made a good observation. This sort of reminds me of Clancy's Amber Ale. I mean, it doesn't have the true smokiness of like a real Scotch ale. Like, it's Alexander Keith, so what do you expect? You're trying to make sort of a watered down product that's vaguely in the style of what they're saying, but it's more palatable for, you know, the fucking fizzy yellow beer drinkers. And so it's sort of more like one of those sort of streamlined, watered down ales, but it doesn't quite hit, like, it doesn't quite turn into a lager, you know. So it's more like akin to like Clancy's Amber Ale from Sleeman. Or is that Moosehead it's from?
It's a Moosehead.
Yeah, it's Moosehead, right. I was also thinking of Sleeman Honey Brown because
That Moosehead ain't gonna send you no friggin' samples now. You're just salting them like that.
they have a cask ale or something that they only sell at like some sort of Moosehead restaurant or something like that right now. But I think they're gonna, well, they only sell it on tap or whatever, so they can't really send me one.
Put it in a bag for you.
Yeah, put it in the bag. But I think they're gonna be bottling that sometime in the future. That'd be interesting to try. Be better than their goddamn blackberry one there they had. Yeah, that's not bad. So I still say 3 out of 5, but you know, good on you, Keith. I'd almost totally written you off, but yeah, they keep trying at least. I almost written them off after the dark, but the Harvest Ale and this Tartan Ale have been welcome surprises, I guess you could say.
Well, we need that one to line up as a real IPA.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Oh, sorry.
Keith's IPA is a traditional IPA.
Apparently,
Yeah.
beers were bland back in the old days.
Apparently they're bland and watery, yeah. That's the traditional IPA there. Alright, we've rambled on enough, I think. It's probably going to go about 10 minutes for fuck's sake. See you guys later. We'll be back with more reviews here soon.